One thing about the food and beverage industry is that it continues to change all the time. Every year, we're faced with new challenges, some of them bigger and more difficult than others, but there's no doubt as we shift from 2025 into 2026 that producers and processors have had to endure a lot of turbulence in the marketplace. I'm Peter Chapman from SKUFood and really excited to be offering a program with Food and Beverage Manitoba to help Food and Beverage Manitoba members leverage the opportunity for Canadian products. And I think that as much as it's been a challenge, the time has never been better for Canadian producers and processors to get their products onto the shelf and into the consumer shopping cart. Consumers want Canadian products. They want to know where their food is made, and they're interested in the story behind the products. So I really believe that now is the time for producers and processors to get their products on the shelf. But remember that getting on the shelf is no guarantee of success. There's so much work that has to be done. So we're going to take a deep dive into that work that needs to be done. We're going to do 3 virtual sessions, so you can do it from your own facility, the comfort of your desk or wherever you choose to work from. And then on March 24th, we're going to have an in-person session at the Food and Beverage Manitoba office in Winnipeg. And I am super excited to have the opportunity to be in Winnipeg, where we're going to help you build that presentation deck and get your product on the shelf and give you a chance to practice. Maybe pitch your product to me and we'll give you some great feedback and that kind of thing. But we're going to have 3 great virtual interactive sessions where we're going to talk about the different components that are required to get your product onto the shelf and into the market successfully. The first one, we're going to talk about opportunities with consumers. What are they really interested in? Then we're going to talk about alignment with the retailers. What are the things that you need to work on to build a successful relationship with whichever retailer you choose to work with in the marketplace? And then in our 3rd virtual session, we're going to talk about that retail plan, because it's your job to sell that great product you have. So we're going to help you do that and figure out how to sell it successfully, whether it's promotion or all the different things that you have to do to make sure that you deliver the volume that you need in your business. And then, like I said, we're going to have our last session in person in Winnipeg, where we're going to talk about that presentation and give you an opportunity to pitch to me. And I'll perhaps ask you a few difficult questions, but not too difficult, to help you prepare so that when you do have that real life situation, you are ready for whatever question they come at you with and that you deliver it with confidence. So really excited to be working with producers and processors in Manitoba, and looking forward to some great sessions in February and then finalizing things on March 24th.